up the second game of our Thursday night doubleheader of the NBA on TNT. And good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. Great to have you with us tonight. Portland Trail Blazers have won 10 of their last 12. The San Antonio Spurs have won 3 straight. San Antonio right now, number 3 in the Western Conference. The Portland Trail Blazers, number 5. Should be a good matchup tonight, as always, and with Hall of Fame coach John Thompson and former NBA All-Star Danny Ainge. Good to see you guys. And Dan, let's talk about the Blazers. You've contended all season long. This may be the deepest team in the NBA.
Yes, it is one of the deep teams, and it's been a problem for Amir Cheeks because he's had to play so many different players. But he's cut his rotation down. He benched Damon Stoudemire. But the biggest reason this team has been playing so hot, Kevin, is because of the play of Bonzi Wells and Rasheed Wallace. The last time we had them in the middle of December, 39% and 41%. They were struggling, and the team was struggling. Since that time, their play has really picked up. 48 and 47%, their scoring averages. Tonight, Bonzi Wells is going against the great defensive player in Bruce Bowen. Excellent perimeter defender, and he's going to have to try to work for his scoring, mostly on the low post against the Twin Towers. For Rasheed Wallace, also a great matchup at the power forward spot. He does a good job against Tim Duncan, has his 16 points in the last time they met, and Rasheed, because he can step out and space the floor and bring Tim away from the basket on defense, it's a great matchup. And these two guys, Bonzi Wells and Rasheed Wallace, are going to have to continue their excellent play.
Yeah, great players to watch. John, let's swing it now over to San Antonio Spurs. A continuing theme with this team all season long is who's going to help Tim Duncan? So I'll ask you, who's going to help Tim Duncan?
Well, Danny made reference to the Twin Towers, Kevin. No longer is it the Twin Towers, it's the long and short of it. Because now Tony Parker is the person that Duncan is dependent on to add to the scoring to help him. They can no longer depend totally on Tim Duncan being out there, being able to do everything. You've got to have somebody step up. That person now tends to be Parker. If it's not Parker, Stephen Jackson has got to definitely be able to step up. But offensively, they're looking for some support from the big fellas.
So tonight we have the San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trail Blazers here in the Pacific Northwest. You're watching the NBA on TNT.
Fridays on Fox, solving crimes is
But off the floor. And what a lot of people don't realize is these guys go through the same experiences that we go through in life, but yet they have to continue to play, but yet they need support from one another.
There you take a look at Tim Duncan coming into tonight, number 7 in scoring in the NBA. He is the 3rd leading rebounder, 3rd ranked in block shots. And Scottie Pippen, Danny Ainge, may be the MVP season long for this team so far.
Well, yeah, but you know what? Because he's the smartest player out there, and he gets them under control, and he distributes the ball to the right people, and he may be the MVP, but I still believe that, you know, Bonzi Wells and Rasheed Wallace, those are the guys that have to do the hard work and that score for this Blazer team.
Johnny, you see the youngest starting point guard in the NBA right there in Tony Parker.
Well, and he's being asked to score, too, Kevin. Not only does Parker have to regulate and run and control the tempo of this game, he also has to add, as I said in the opening, to Tim Duncan scoring. They're depending on him more and more for more things, and I think he can carry that load.
Our officials tonight, Dick Bavetta, Bill Kennedy, and David Jones.
Well, the other thing about Tony Parker, Coach, is that, you know, now with the role, with the players, with David Robinson taking lesser of a role and Bowen not being a great scorer, and the young player Stevie Jackson, teams are really focusing on him and trying to shut him down. He is the focal point next to Tim Duncan in the shoot-around.
Well, particularly now because they have film and footage. If a guy comes in new, he has an advantage if he has ability. But as you indicated, you know, with time, they have a lot of footage on him, and people have a chance to look at him over the summer.
It's Bonzi Wells getting a feed from outside. Blazers on top. Quickly 2-zip. Here comes Tony Parker, met by Scottie Pippen. A little size difference there.
Yeah, and Parker's got to try to use his quickness, but that's hard to do in the half court. He's going to, because Scottie can give him so much room. Like we see right there, he gets in the way and congests the pass on the inside, and Parker's got to get more in the open court.
And a little turnover, and the Blazers try to cash in as Dale Davis is jousting with Tim Duncan, and the Blazers will get it.
I thought it was interesting today how Mo Cheeks said he wanted to step the tempo up a lot more now. When he doesn't have his biggest teams in, he wants to push it and get it down, and particularly against his tall Spurs team, I would imagine.
Anderson feeds Davis, who twists by Jackson. Now he rams his way into Robinson. And David Robinson is averaging 9 rebounds a game, plucks it, feeds it down court to Parker. Tony Parker, a couple nights months ago, 26 against the Los Angeles Clippers. Last night, 19 against Seattle. He is scoring well. Stephen Jackson missing from outside. Pippen with the rebound.
Well, that's a good play by Parker right there. Created a good opportunity for Jackson. Those are the shots they got to make.
Here's Scottie Pippen, who is healthy after missing the entire preseason with a variety of injuries. Stephen Jackson is on him. Jackson, a guy that was in Danny Ainge's camp as a rookie down in Phoenix.
Great open court player, has really had to work hard to develop his half-court game.
Rasheed Wallace hooks it home and gives the Blazers a 4-0 lead.
Well, I think it's a good sign is the fact that he did it from the block as opposed to going outside. He's a great outside shooter, but this Blazer team needs to establish a presence on the inside also.
Duncan against Davis. Shot clock at 3. Jackson couldn't corral the pass. Here comes Wells. 2-on-1 with Pippen. Scottie Pippen.
Well, that's that fast break they were talking about again, Kevin. They're getting it out and they're really pushing it. The Spurs have to get back.
Scottie Pippen with that basket just past Mark Aguirre for the 44th slot in the all-time scoring in the NBA.
And this is why Greg Popovich is calling the timeout, because of these turnovers. You know, just you can't give the Blazers these opportunities. They're too good a team. They're too athletic. Get them in the open court, and that's an unforced turnover right there. Right here you see Rasheed Wallace. Coach, this is a sweet move. Right here, he feels him. They're playing good defense down the post, but he takes away the middle. That's the shot that Wallace likes to shoot, is that middle right-handed jump hook, but he goes to the opposite, the counter move, baseline jumper with his left.
This is the second meeting this season between these two teams, as the Blazers beat San Antonio back in early November, 95-78, shooting 51% from the floor. Here comes Parker across the lane, dishing off to Duncan, double-teamed and fouled inside. We have Wallace in front and Pippen in back, and they sandwich him. And it goes against Rasheed Wallace, who picks up his first foul.
Well, Portland's an excellent defensive team, especially when they're playing with this kind of energy and passion. You see Scottie Pippen right there. Good pass by Parker on the penetration. It's clear, Coach, what Popovich said during that timeout. We want more movement, more energy on offense. They can't just come down, throw the ball into Tim, and stand around and watch. They've got to create motion and body movement in their offense.
Well, and the difficulty in Parker being able to take advantage of his quickness against Pippen is his own offense. They have two big post guys who are in the middle who have a tendency to lock the floor. So that's going to take away a driving option from Parker and force him to have to shoot over a taller Pippen.
It's into Pippen from Anderson. Scottie has good spring in his legs and saved by Duncan. Robinson up to Bowen and now to Tony Parker.
Blazers are doing a good job of getting back defensively. A lot of teams like to run to offense quickly, but very few teams will get back in transition the way they have been doing.
And there's one of the top players in the history of the NBA, part of their 50th anniversary team, David Robinson. Pippen on top, screen by Davis, knocking out Jackson. That opens up the shot, and the Blazers lead by 5. They've led by as many as 6 to start the game.
You see that screen by Davis. You know, he's not known as an offensive player, so his defender will sag off, but he uses a screen, so when he sets a screen, there's no help for the shooter coming off him as a screen.
And the Spurs get it to drop. Here comes Portland the other way. They are 4 of 7 to start this game, and San Antonio 2 of 3 from the field.
That was a beautiful pass by David Robinson. He just stepped out for the pivot, and because of the size of he and Duncan, it's a great pass to enter the ball into the post with one big guy to another one.
Wallace for 3, and he has been among the top 15 three-point shooters all season long. San Antonio now +1 in rebounding, comes the other way. Duncan just about lost it. They're doubling him every time he touches the ball, with Bowen scooping it up and scooping it home.
Well, that's what's got to happen. Bowen took advantage of the fact that they were doubling up, and when the ball came back out, he made a quick drive into the middle. They're going to definitely spot up on Tim Duncan because he takes most of the shots, and he's the offensive presence for them. The other Spurs players have to capitalize and play off of that.
Robinson lassos his 3rd rebound, with Parker racing the other way.
I tell you, you have to be impressed with the Blazers transition defense, though, because both times, all the time, in fact, they've gotten back and shut the Spurs down from getting an easy basket in transition.
Jackson's 3 won't go. Rebound by Dale Davis. Spurs have never led in this game, and 6 points has been the big